What's up, my good people? It's your boy Eyewitness Life, coming at you live from the laboratory. And I just wanted to reassure the people who support me that they can still consider me boss when it comes to this spoken word thing. And not because I'm born in the USA, although I got a little bit of an American standard for you. Really? Hillary? And you can still consider me chump if I'm considering Trump. If not more than conspiracy, then you can consider me stumped. If an alcoholic speaks a sober mind, my lines are literally drunk. But here's some sobriety society. They don't want our youth to pass in class. They're being geared to flunk. See, the deli of this American feast is for the belly of the beast. So I get heavy in this piece. Now get ready for a treat because I'm steady when I speak. Respect what I teach you to help you detect the deceit and keep regret from repeat. I'd rather be elect than elite and still connect with the street where the collective objective is neglect and deplete. And this is how government stifles disciples, men of wonder, hunters of truth. Proof they change his Bible, take his rifles until he hungers for a truce. A righteous man's rivals include the world's gods and idols from Michael to Zeus. And don't forget about that psycho recluse. Yet for our redemption, let me mention, from Ahia came Yeshua, the title Messiah is produced. Because with fire and desire, Lucifer the liar is loose. So for those of you who feel we no longer in the struggle, let me bust your bubble on the double. We in trouble, and it ain't subtle. This new world order is to plan this life with Antichrist, torture our sons and daughters, ban our rights, create disorder throughout the borders, and dare you to stand up and fight. It's not to defend, my friend, when police recommend put your hands up in they sight. Ask the young, if prejudice has a badge and a gun, is it man up or take flight? Tonight I question our direction and where mercy has went. No protection in impoverished sections, so I'm still thirsty for Flint. My own telling me I'm not saved if I don't behave like a free slave with courtesy and consent. Disturbing me is the controversy over what's a real state of emergency when men are trying to murder me with contempt and the clergy isn't exempt. Martin even said, let freedom reign, so I have disdain for the nerve of me to attempt. Oil prices, ISIS, futuristic devices, economic crisis, sex, drugs, and other vices, release from the capture, the rapture, priceless. Until then, what's the trend? Men are mices. Don't stress about the extra S's from off my chest. I'm the nicest. Can't you KFC the herbs and spices or splices of genetic confusions, brainwashed as embedded delusions? So what are you thinking? We're from the line of Abraham, and I ain't talking Lincoln. Be of a sober mind, not often drinking. This is a soldier's time, not those lost and sinking. Between Boulder and the bomb and something in Boston stinking. Run this marathon of their campaign while our cities are overrun with heroin and cocaine. If the revolution is happening, why are you watching TV? Believing it's televised, you tell your eyes, it's just 3D. When they tell you lies, to rebel is wise, we're being killed for GP. As the kids define males as guys who keep it real on CD. Me and this system fell out well before the sellouts who need to get the hell out were given bailouts instead of the jailhouse. From corporate chaos to high mortgages and layoffs, perfect credit is to be perfectly indebted. Not so Great Lakes, mercury infected. Many have ingested in surgeries or to be injected. I've spent my life saving since I'm verbally perfected. On the stand, homeland, perjury is detected. Pedophiles upset a child, even our nurseries are connected. Of course, divorce, anniversaries are rejected. Stranger danger, Margaret Sanger made it apparent and understood there's a plan for the parents of the hood. First, she wants to control the births through pills and abortion clinics. Second, keep funding coming through extortion and gimmicks. And for us, it seems impossible to be a strong team because a portion is timid, so we keep endorsing no limit. And come back from combat in Iraq, attacked in the brain, can't relax in the brain, collapse in the pain. Before they send you back for the same, ask the VA, but on the way get hijacked on the plane. How was that for insane? Hell, we can go to the shot or die, somebody providing straps for the gangs. So Chirac is the name. Don't swear. But mama, I promise to keep it honest and fair. I believe Obamacare, too much about gay rights. That our struggle doesn't compare, telling us to stay there, this is their plight. If this is how massa play fair, I can't act like it's for play, right? Not my business who another person lay at night, but you can't force me to say it's right. My ancestors worked day and night, so as a disciple, it's vital I pray for light in this garden of evil. No pardon for my people, disheartened and unequal, starving for the sequel. Confirmed our Savior shall return, starting at the seat starting at the steeple. So don't be afraid to learn, like smarten up is lethal. Discern, or are you smart enough to see through where it's dark enough to defeat you? Victory lies ahead. In a hurry to bury us, the mystery is we rise instead. Our bones and spirits are alive. Flesh had them disguised as dead. Now realize what I said. It's Ezekiel, people. The prophets have spoken. The topic was open. No gossip or joking. Eyewitness life, not just a slogan. Just say no, bro. A fiend's dream who has lost everything is to stop him from smoking. Interventions have good intentions, but that's just a drop in the ocean. This is the negative reaction to attraction to distraction, plots, and commotion. We're hated for our melanin complexion because a higher is real. We lock in that notion. And our skin don't peel. It locks in that lotion. They try to clone, turn our hearts to stone, but we still belong to the rock of devotion. Yet by all means, our team get played like arcade every time we pop in a token. Bring in martial law, and they gonna tell you those marshals saw no more niggas popping in Logan. Admiring the irony that the black community's tyranny was never local, but that the locals were in a chokehold with their hope stole. No goals, broke souls who can't remember their purpose, so all our members are nervous and winter has surfaced. Too stubborn and overgoverned to ask the son to render his service. Disobedient, harsh, and lenient, the father saw it expedient, we enter into curses. The 12 tribes get my vibe. Poetry is my way to plead, so take heed as I surrender up these verses. And this is all y'all getting. The NRA ain't in our way, so by law I'm spitting. Like an apostle of the gospel, it all is written. I hope to leave y'all slack-jawed and smitten. Come back, y'all, I'm kidding. Nah, that's a fact, dog, no quitting. The Lion of Judah and y'all that fat-pawed little kitten. I'm so close to the king, I mean on his lap, y'all is where I could be sitting. You can call it tough love, but okay, OJ, no glove, I smacked y'all with a mitten. Adam and Eve were deceived, but relax, y'all, this isn't forbidden. This is life, an invitation to salvation to be my wife. And you can best believe I paid the price to be eyewitness life. 2016. Let's do it again, my people.